Welcome to episode 6 of Quadocast, entitled The Beach Boy Committee. Is it just me, or has anyone noticed an uptick of rec announcements lately? Well, by the phone calls I've been getting, there's obviously plenty of people who think so. For instance, when episode 4, The Root of All Legal, published January 8th, 11:30 in the morning, by early evening that day, we had 2 rec announcements. One about a North Ramp project update. No big deal, I'm sure it's the ordinary course of business. All that was announced was Hollywood accepted our application for the ramp project. Was it really that newsworthy or something to write about? Then a half hour later, we got a weekly maintenance update for rec. And that's great, as we should. But the funny thing is, when you search announcements for the word weekly in rec, well, that's the first time we ever had a weekly maintenance update. The only thing we see are beauty salon weekly specials. But what's not new is the scrambling about it all. Because the one thing tried and true around here is this is exactly what happens before every election. Another emperor with no clothes, running a day late and a dollar short. They are scrambled more than the eggs I had for breakfast. It didn't stop there. The very next day, when episode 5 was published, the interview from some candidates in Britannia, Len Giacconi and Frank Garcia, just a few hours after publication, Britannia residents received a blast that Lewis and spouse, who have been known to be minimizing or near against committees on so many levels, have all of a sudden had a complete 180 because they did a blast to encourage people to join any committee whatsoever. Communications, construction committee, document review, an entertainment committee, a grievance committee, a technology and a maintenance committee. Another round of 11th hours scrambling. Even crazier is reported from a Britannia unit owner that looked through the committee application process that went on and on for page after page, asking, do you consent to bring your resume? Asking all related weird survey, personal questions about their lives. No one in a million years is going to fill out that form, according to what an account of someone living in that building. But wait, there's more. Just Friday, on the 10th, about 2 or so in the afternoon, we all get a blast, again from rec, about a beach bed cleaning, and that's reasonable, but it's such a production about it. And actually, there's something in it I want to point out. They write, we would like to inform you that the Beach Boys, which I find actually a little derogatory, or disrespectful at the very least, like diminishing the workers' contributions, implying the job's not important. We should be calling them beach attendants. Seriously. But we're pretending our little fantasy here that we're living in South Beach. Wake up, we're not. You want to go to South Beach, move there. But that's not enough. Like, they need to fill words for the sake of words. It's always happy talk. So it says, please note, we're conducting this process today as there's minimal activity on the beach, allowing us to complete the cleaning without disruption. How is this even relevant? I mean, we all know the weather in the middle of winter here. What, are we waking up to 50-degree weather for the next week? Of course there's no activity on the beach. They could be doing this anytime. Like, it matters. But it doesn't end there. It's already Friday. The weekend's already begun, and it wasn't enough. We needed, and we're all getting blasted, a second beach lounge chair announcement that day. And saying how excited to be adjusting the placement of the beach lounge chairs for a better overall experience. The chairs will now be set up along the beachfront from Valencia to Catania. And then this... Again, more of the happy talk, unnecessary happy talk that says nothing and is wasting our time. It says this arrangement has been designed to provide better views and ensure everyone's more comfortable. How do you design an arrangement? You're spreading out chairs, and to what? They're finally, after 2 years, spreading it out exactly the way it used to be. There is no news here. It's the same Love Boat cruise director talk that just, I guess, will never change, unless we change it. The sad part, it is not just me. I've actually been getting phone calls about this. The people calling just are almost absurdly laughing at the desperation of it all. One of the problems, there's a loophole in that recent settlement agreement. We're trying in good spirit never to have a president of both associations, but the letter of the agreement says it could happen if no one else wants the job, at least in rec. And I did bring this up in a prior video. The right thing done, this is on Lewis. If he wanted rec, he should have honored the spirit of what we were trying to do and stepped down from Britannia. But nothing new under the sun around here. This is a change election across all associations. And the good news is there are a lot of new good people running. We're going to have plenty of selection. And if we vote for change, there will be much higher odds of having better outcomes where we live and a better community for it. And on that note, I'm wishing everyone a wonderful week ahead.